At last, after 10,000 years, I've finally switched discs. Time to conquer Metal Gear Solid. And that's basically what happened between the last part and this one. Disc changing on an emulator is sometimes terrible. And also, I brought up this mission log because they made a typo here. We've actually been playing as a badly drawn Sonic meme all along. Yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, so we've reached the facility which houses Metal Gear. We don't know how far down it actually is, but hey, we've gotten this far. Why complain about distance? A little more walking won't kill us, right? Well, actually, this is the smelting facility, and yeah, it's instant death, as you might imagine. Speaking of instant death, this'll probably kill you the first time through. You're gonna want to crouch here and absolutely make sure that you're not walking when this thing passes by, because it'll kind of hit you into the magma. I don't know what the melted metal. Let's just go with that. I'm not sure if there's a specific word for it. Can't think of it, so whatever. But yes, it'll kill you if that wasn't obvious. Might not be. And of course, we've got our brilliant disguise. Nobody will ever suspect that there's a man hiding under this box, which should probably be on fire right about now. I mean, it's got a blue stripe, so that must mean it's cool, right? Unless that's a purple stripe. Box, have you been lying to me? Thought that was a blue stripe, but if it's a purple stripe... oh boy, if I learn I've been playing as a great box all along, I'm not going to be happy. So for some reason there's no guardrail over here. I don't know why that is. Like, this seems like the worst idea to make this place so insecure. It doesn't really seem like a good idea to do that sort of thing. I mean, we're dealing with the genome soldiers. I mean, they're not bright at all. It's not even halfway. They are stupid. All of them. I bet they've lost like 10 guys just by not having guardrails there. They've all fallen to their deaths, and then as they scream, all the other guards go, huh, what was that noise? Whose footprints are these? Who's that melting over there? There are some rations over there, but it's really easy to accidentally fall into the melted metal. Yeah, I've done that a bunch of times. Can't really sidle over there. I think you can crawl and grab them, but I don't know how that would even work. Basically, just don't go after them at all, that's what I'm trying to say, because you'll probably be killed. This is also a bit of a hidden room right here. Not really a fan of this one, because I swear the perspective's off, or at least it is when I first came in here. Once you know that some of the steam is actually coming from the ceiling and can't really hurt you, it's not really a problem. It's easy to differentiate height here, I'm just dumb. There's also a little hidden area over here as well. Of course, you do have to be careful because, well, it's kind of hard to avoid these cameras. Also, they're gun cameras, since no guard will be able to reach over here. I'm sure they were normal cameras beforehand, but again, genome soldiers, pretty stupid, so there's probably, I don't know, some rat or something that went by and activated them, and all the guards just came running, and, well, they all just fell off like lemmings off a cliff, or the rumor that happens, or whatever. Basically, they all died, that's what I'm getting at. Thankfully, though, this room isn't all that long, which is good because I'm sure Snake doesn't care for it, having to wear that tight sneaking suit while, you know, melted metal right there. Kinda fairly hot. I don't know how you'd make it through that without dying. These guards must change shifts constantly, I'm guessing. So I guess someone was using the elevator recently because it's just now coming up, but I wonder who it could be. Probably just some guards trying to get out of here. I mean, I could totally understand being on this floor and then going down, given the next floor is quite a bit more tolerable. Well, I think it's 2 floors down, actually. Basically, this place is really deep.
There he is!
Badass guards, what? Oh my god! What the hell was that noise?
Damn.
And that's his only reaction to the cool as hell guards making stupid noises. Okay, so this is a bit different from the other elevator battle because, well, these guys are kind of visible, not that the invisibility really helped the other guys, but there is actually a lot more space on this elevator, which doesn't really help you at all, because, like the invisible guys, the best way to go about this is to get these guys to group together, and of course, as it should be obvious, kind of hard to do that when there's plenty of space for them to run off. At the same time, though, it's really easy to kick them off the elevator, which, I'll be honest, I didn't actually want to do. I kind of wanted their items, especially after how much I'm getting hit. But, yeah, I kind of kicked these guys off the elevator repeatedly. Did it multiple times, but hey, it's my fault that bullets don't kill them that much. See this guy? I shoot him a whole bunch. Look at that. Lots of bullets. Lots of bullets in his spine. But he still refuses to die. I tried to not kill him by throwing him off the elevator, but the man just refused to die. In hindsight, I probably should have just choked him to death, but by this point I was just getting annoyed, so off he goes. And after all that, all the guards get squished. They were probably already dead after the impact, but, yeah, I think one or two of those guys were smushed under the elevator. It's not really a pleasant way to go at all. That is the worst security camera because, of course, you can't see it because we're being jammed now. It's right at the corner, so it's hard to see. You can hear it, and that's pretty much your only hint. But you can't really get by it without chaff grenading it, or, well, actually you can. You can just sidle up on the, against the wall there and you'll get past it. But it's got a damn good range. Okay, who's laughing at that? Who, working at Konami, decided it would be hilarious to do that? Seriously, that is basically the biggest dick move. Okay, so you have no map whatsoever, and you need to be wary of mines all the way down here, where there shouldn't be mines because there's no place to bury them. You can't just make mines invisible, Kojima. I bet that was your idea, wasn't it? You have to bury them. This is a solid surface. You can't put mines under there. It's impossible. How do you do that? Anyway, now I'm going to be paranoid about mines forever. Thanks, game. And when I said that camera had a good range, it sometimes shot at me when I'm all the way over here, so I'm kind of paranoid about that thing. I really don't like that camera. I guess to be fair, there is a good hint in that there is sound, I'll acknowledge that, but there's not really that many obstacles that are sound-based in this game, and you never really have to use that to find any other cameras, so it's kind of just there one time. I'm fairly certain you can shoot these ravens or blow them up or something, but I didn't have any luck. You can't aim in first person in this game, so it's kind of hard to hit them. It does actually change a tiny little bit in a cutscene that's coming up soon. Not much, it's just like a line of dialogue that appears, I believe, but yeah, I wasn't able to get a good shot. Also, I think if you shoot too many animals of any variety... How did I miss that? If you shoot too many animals of any variety, Colonel will actually yell at you, which is kind of rare. He gets kind of annoyed if you shoot random animals. And not because he likes the animals, just because you're doing something pointless.
I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
Is it about genetics? Because I don't want to hear it.
Is this conversation secure?
They never are.
The monitor's off.
Okay.
How do you know exactly?
I was in the FBI too,
How do we know these are secure ever?
What's your point?
Because you thought you had some private conversations before, but then everyone comes in like, "Hey, Snake, how's it going?"
Secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Yeah.
And then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It's right as
It was all
hell.
a big lie.
What did you say?
It was all a big
It was
lie.
really bothering
Come
me.
on, Snake, you
Why
got
would
ears,
she
right?
lie about it?
She lied.
Yes, he just said
might
that,
be a
Snake.
spy.
God damn it, you're stupid.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it.
I was
The head
in
of
like
the FBI
elementary
at that
school or
time,
middle school
Edgar
when I figured
Hoover,
out all the
he
plot
was a
twists in this
well-known
game.
racist. Didn't
And
they
I
always
was
say
really
that her
proud of
father
myself at the
was
time, too.
Japanese?
They're all fairly obvious, but
Back then,
you know,
there wasn't a
it was
single
something.
Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet.
I should
They
know.
first
I was
started
there.
in 1960 in Chicago, not New York.
But
You
I'm a
better check
history
it out.
buff, Snake.
The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja. Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
She's
I don't
actually
know.
Liquid Snake all along.
Either
Oh no!
that, or she's working with the
Jeans,
terrorists.
Snake.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call.
Just anything in
meantime-
general?
Be careful.
Snake, do you know how many calories are in this sandwich? I just found out, Snake. It's quite surprising. And this must be so much better after the hot room. I would just be so relieved by this. In fact, I actually roleplayed here. I stuck myself in an oven for the first section, and here I stuffed myself in a freezer. I am psychotic, actually. I tried to shoot ravens here, but they were right above my head, so I couldn't get them with a sniper rifle either. So this is cold storage. I don't know what you'd have to... I don't know why you'd need cold storage here, of all places. I guess you'd need various parts for Metal Gear, but why do they have to be frozen exactly? I mean, there's a reason that there are hot and cold rooms, but, yeah, I don't really get why they'd put this here. Just, you know, other than the fact that it would be a good break area after the above floor. Pretty sure I hear a hawk in here.
Welcome, Cossack.
I've got
This is the end of
Gatorade
the
in
road
here.
for you.
Spring break,
Right,
Snake.
my friends?
Whoa.
Listen, they agree.
I speak Raven. They're all saying,
Ravens
yeah,
aren't
totally, man.
scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the
Apparently
one
that's
who
not
had
scavenging.
one take. Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle.
yeah, let's not talk about that tank.
Testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment
Yeah,
is decided. The ravens say you are a true warrior.
Really? Oh no, he's firing his head raven at me! He doesn't actually use his gun, he just fires his head raven. Pew! Take that, I shot you with my head raven.
The raven has put the mark of death upon you.
Hey buddy,
Blood from the ear
how's it going?
flows within your veins. Your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of
Yeah, he talks a lot, I know.
Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't
Let's
have
be
the
pen
clothes
pals.
of my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary.
So why did you prevent him from moving? I mean, if you're talking, he's just gonna stand there and listen anyway, because he's really polite, but
Yeah, I know.
there's no point to it.
Must be a real threat in the muck duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right.
Haha,
But there
you were
is
trying to make a
another
fat
event
joke,
that
but
I
you actually
accept.
stated a fact.
It
Haha,
is called
shot you down,
ear
Snake.
pull.
Take that.
It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
Nobody knows why the fuck they do it.
Ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same.
The form is
Rejoice,
really
Snake.
different. I don't think this is
Our
anything like
glorious
pulling each
battle.
other's
This
ears.
isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
It's fun, but it's not a
See
sport.
if there is iron in your words.
Da-da-da-da-da-ding. Okay, so for some reason he doesn't start in front of us, but that's kind of a good thing because, you see that range, you see that gun, you don't want to be standing in front of him. This is a battle of traps, mostly. Basically, anything indirect you can use it. I think you can shoot him in the back, but honestly I wouldn't take that risk. Claymores are pretty good, but at the same time you kind of have to depend on him going your way. You can't come in close, but you are kind of risking it if you stay too close to him. You can also use C4, but you do also have to keep it in range for that. Nikitas are probably one of the best options for this. However, he does react to the missiles, if you noticed. He did have the little exclamation mark. If you don't sneak up on him well enough, he will actually shoot down your Nikita missiles, so this can be a bit of a difficult battle. It's fairly easy to stay out of his way as long as you keep on your toes. The most difficult part about using a Nikita is pretty much the fact that it doesn't actually follow the radar, so you kind of have to aim blind or know where he is ahead of time, but this room is kind of repetitive. I mean, it's just a bunch of squares and hallways, so it can be difficult locating him, even if you sort of know where he is beforehand. I think grenades might also work, but again, that's kind of risky because he'll probably move, so I wouldn't really suggest that too much. If you're fine staying close to him, claymores are probably the best option, though he can turn at a moment's notice, which is the biggest problem. In addition, he can also blow up these crates. That will actually put some debris in the way of you, so it'll be harder to get about the place, and that's not really a good thing, if you couldn't guess. You definitely want all the space you can to move around, because otherwise, yeah. Also, be wary of the mines you place down. Thank goodness I have the mine detector, otherwise this would be very bad. Yeah, see, I don't think he's actually going to go down this way. Yeah, wait. Oh! That didn't work at all. So yes, he went down the left instead of just straight down. That's what I mean when placing claymores can be problematic. You don't really want a situation like that. You can't have just a bunch of claymores sticking around where you don't really need them. And of course I went the wrong way. I started this battle so well, but now it's kind of going slowly. You probably don't want to lay claymores down around you, since it'll be hard to avoid him if he comes your way. I mean, now if he comes towards me, and if I were to place one above me, then, you know, I'd have pretty good coverage. If he came towards me at all, he'd totally step on a claymore. But, yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. In fact, I've kind of trapped myself here in general, because, I could end up crossing his path if I go down the wrong way, and my only escape is down and to the left, both of which are covered by mines. You do have to be very aware of basically the entire layout for this battle. It's not a difficult one, in all honesty. You just need to think fast, basically. If he's coming down the corridor, place a claymore, and, well, don't even expect that to work all the time. Oh yeah, that's one of the worst parts. I didn't really know where he was, and he was moving around, which just made things worse. Oh yes, and I also forgot, the debris will actually stop your Nikita missiles. Oh boy. If you hit him, you do have a little time to get away, but not much, as you saw there. Kinda ended up getting shot a bunch anyway. That's not really that good. Especially since I don't have the bulletproof vest on, since I kinda have to keep track of my claymores. Or maybe I don't. Good job, dude. Congratulations on not dodging that at all. Come on. Pretty sure I placed one over there, right? No? Oh, damn. If there's one thing I'm bad at, it's awareness. I am bad at memorizing things. Oh dear! I win?
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world.
He said that to you? Oh man, your boss is a jerk. You should probably quit. You should have another job lined up, but maybe you should think about getting out of this job. It's kind of bad for your self-esteem.
My flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me.
Right, yeah, we'll go with that. You're dying, so I'll be nice.
I will be watching you. Understand?
That's creepy. Don't do that. Can I poke your wound?
Take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature.
Do I have to follow the rules of nature or not?
You are from another world. A world
Liquid is
I do
from
not
Venus.
wish to know.
You are from Mars.
Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above.
Yeah, you're totally going to heaven. Yeah,
First
good luck
time
with that,
you
buddy.
wait. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
What is it?
Oh yeah, the guy who ignored my personal space. I loved that dude. Sarcasm.
That was not the DARPA chief.
And he didn't want to give you a hug
Decoy, of
either.
course, a member of FOXHOUND.
Sorry you didn't get to fight him. We kind of ran out of time and money. But hey, at least we use his boss battle concept from Metal Gear Solid 4.
So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself.
Let me just tear off your
He was
face real
able
quick.
to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death. Comes to its last breath. Yeah, it
Why
comes
go
to
to
its
so much
last
trouble?
breath. Rules of nature.
Why impersonate the chief?
To get information from you? That's generally why people disguise
You
themselves.
must solve the rest of the riddle yourself.
Oh no, I'm bad at riddles.
Snake,
I can't even figure out crossword
in
puzzles.
the natural world,
What's a
there is
5-letter
no
word
such
for a
thing as
serpent?
boundless slaughter. There's always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk
It's like
on
walking away
has
from an
no
explosion,
end.
except it's actually walking away from a guy
Step
being
you take
devoured
is
by
paved with
ravens,
the corpses
who
of
can
the
somehow
enemy.
still speak. They haven't torn out his lungs yet.
You shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be one.
Ow, 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 ow. Okay, I'm gone all of a sudden.
He just ran out of the room. They didn't need him that quickly. Well, that's over and done with. What is it, Master?
Snake, it's me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Oh, damn it.
Is Naomi No, she's away.
Everyone knows
She's
the
taking a
Colonel is
short
big
nap.
into gossip, so everyone's
So what is
going
this
to
about
know
Naomi?
this.
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out. And? There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
She actually didn't. She just said jeans a whole lot, and
She
actually they
must be
both
some
said that.
kind of spy.
A spy?
A
Yes.
spy?
Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
She hasn't
saying
really
she's
done
with
much
the
of
terrorists?
anything,
I don't
so...
want to believe it either.
She hasn't
But she
done a
is
good
working
job
for
of that.
FOXHOUND. So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
The third party.
What?
They actually call themselves
She's
that.
betrayed us. She needs
kind of a
to
dumb
be
name.
arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble. What do you mean?
I've told her all my secrets, Snake.
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
She hasn't even
Wait a
done
minute.
anything.
Without her, we can't complete this mission.
How so?
You're hiding something. Give me
She
some
talked to
time.
me about jeans
I'll
for
try
a
to get
while.
cover.
It's not
Hurry
helping.
then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I
Well,
understand.
sabotage, supposedly.
Snake, give me some time. I don't have any time left for you.
That's why I'm ending this call immediately. That's right, I hung up on him. Oh, fuck, I gotta call Mei Ling.
Naomi wasn't acting strangely or anything?
No, I just can't believe that Naomi is an enemy spy. I refuse
I mean,
to
there
accept
is that zipper on her
I don't
back,
wanna
but I
believe
didn't
either,
think
but
anything
don't say
unusual
it's
of that. Blast Furnace kind of almost sounds like either a Mega Man X boss or location. Anyway, that's enough of that. And now proverb today. This is serious situation because, oh no, Naomi might be evil. I'm so sad about that. No, I'm not at all.